We are going to Wembley. We are going to Wembley. We are going to Wembley. Man United 4, Liverpool 3. And guys, faggy time. I would like to say faggy time. Faggy time. That's how this game of football really went into our hands in both matches, because I see this game as a match of two, as a tie of two matches, the full 90 and the full 30 minutes, all led by Liverpool. United levels, and where it mattered most for us to win it, we went ahead to score an Diallo late winner, and we are into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Smash the like button close to 300 times on this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And remember, we are left with 100 subscribers to hit 17,000 subscribers. Go ahead, subscribe to this channel, and the rest will be history in here for you. Let's smash it like never before. Diallo coming in through. He's the hero of the night, and Erik ten Hag has once again shut the beaks of the haters that don't want him to be here, who had gone ahead to obviously draft their tweets, draft their stories that this is why he doesn't deserve to be manager of Man United. He has gone ahead to shut you down. Give me a reason as to why you think Erik ten Hag shouldn't be the manager of Man United, because the risk he has gone ahead to take, in the last 20 minutes of a game, 20-30 minutes of the game, were really tactical and technical. For everyone who asks, does Ten Hag has tactics? Today, you've been answered. You've been answered in the right currency. And Liverpool, you've been paid back in the right currency. And I tell you what, we are going to torment your season. Now you're no longer talking about a quadruple, you are talking about a treble, and that is a mini treble for me, because what makes a treble complete is an FA Cup, Premier League, and the Champions League. And out of those three, you are only into the Premier League. We've knocked you out of the FA Cup. You are not in the Premier League, and we've gone ahead to do this. Do this for Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans, shush your mouths. Pundits that hate Erik ten Hag, shush your mouths. All United fans that are Ten Hag out, this time round, Ten Hag has gone ahead to get a padlock and really lock. It's not even a padlock. He has gone ahead to get super glue, and he has gone ahead to apply it onto your lower lips and upper lips. Do you know what is happening to you? You are mum. You are speechless. You are dumb. And you are dumbfounded. That is Erik ten Hag for you. I've already told you, he's the man made to manage this team and to take us places. He is the real man. Smash the like button close to 500 times and show the haters that this is the man who is supposed to take us far places in there for you. Let me talk about the match winner, Diallo. Diallo, from getting an injury when we were in the preseason, where he had obviously gotten time to kick in because he was really performing very well. Diallo returned after a long while, I think in December, and he has not been getting ample playing time. He got a cameo against Nottingham Forest. He played very well. Against Fulham, he came in through, and you saw to it that when he came on through, he changed the game a little bit. We leveled, though we went ahead to concede another goal, and that is what Diallo was all about. Very many people were asking me, Rokani, why isn't the manager giving this lad ample playing time? I told them, give Diallo his time. Give Diallo his time, and give the manager his time. When the right moment comes, the manager will get him in, and you've gone ahead to see it out that the manager has gone ahead to get Diallo in, and you've gone ahead to see how good this player is. And this is what you need to do. It will be very hard. It was going to be very hard for Diallo to really keep in the minds of the manager unless he did this. He needed to do what we call cutting us on the rope. And he has gone ahead to cut Erik ten Hag on the rope, because penalties are a lottery. You wouldn't like to go to penalties. If you know that penalties are really worse. So we did the best. Garnacho in the mix. And I would like to credit Garnacho too. Still playing at that pace. for 120 minutes. It shows you how big-hearted this young boy is and how he believes that this game was not over, because he gets us an equalizer for the second goal to send us into extra time. After that, he goes ahead to really get us an assist for the winner. So 2 assists, even the third goal, he was involved into that goal as Alejandro Garnacho, and that is the fact of really having players that are really having an elite mentality that Ten Hag is always talking about. Amad Diallo, he only needed 2 touches. He only needed 2 touches. By the way, the draws are being taken right now. Can I first get you the draws, because I'm here watching them live? Coventry City is taking on Man United. Guys, we are into the final. We are into the final. We've been given Coventry City. I told you today, it's like we've gone ahead to hit four birds with one stone. Guys, that draw is in. That draw is in. We've been drawn with Coventry City. That means Man City is going to take on Chelsea. We've been drawn with Coventry City, guys. Can't you smash the like button close 100 times? Because these are signs that maybe our season is not yet over and we might lift a silverware. Coventry City is what we are going to be versing on the 20th and 21st of April at Wembley. Man United in. It's getting in. Coventry will be sat down by the club of Man United at Wembley. 12th of April, I know it's going to be the day. And we've been drawn against Coventry City. And that is what I wanted to see to it, that Man City tussles itself out with Chelsea. And Man United gets in to get Coventry in there for you. So, I was still talking about Amad Diallo, but this was really inevitable. I had to come in through and really put in the required shift in there for you. For Amad Diallo, most of you were like, Ten Hag is not going to give him playing time. Guess what? The right time came in through, and it was today. It was today that Amad Diallo cemented his name in the mind of Erik Ten Hag. And trust me, Erik Ten Hag is going to start thinking about this young lad because of what he has gonna hit to do. He came in through, he was tracking back. If I told you so to eat that, I think on a couple of moments, Liverpool hit us on the break, and guess what happened? This guy had to track back, win the ball, and then go in as possible. So that is the beauty of having a player who has a right mentality, waiting for his moment. He has waited for his moment, he has gonna hit to get it, and Amad Diallo is the winner of this game of football. And we are having an international break. I don't know whether Ivory Coast is going to hate, obviously, invite him. But I think he would have gone ahead to spend two of those weeks at Man United, training hard with the club of Man United, such that he's ready for the game of Brentford, because I know he's going to really get in a Kickstarter after this tie. He has been red carded because he had already gone ahead to get a first yellow card, took off the shirt, and he was shown a second yellow card, and he walked down the tunnel. But he walked with his head high in the sky. Do you know why? Because he had gone ahead to win it for Man United, and that is what we desire. That is what we deserve as a side of Man United. And for the 11th time out of the 15 times we've gone ahead to play against Liverpool, Man United have emerged the winners. Manchester United have been emerged the winners. And 15 times played, you know that very well. We've gone ahead to really play how many of those? We've gone ahead to win 11. And guess what? Liverpool has gone ahead to win only 4, and we've knocked them out 11 times. Guys, do you know what it means to beat your rival? Because this is the hugest rival for Man United. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This is the biggest rival for Man United. It's Liverpool. And after doing this job, we are going to do another job on the 7th of April. We are going to be playing them at Old Trafford again, and we are going to be having Lisandro Martinez back. And Tarel Malacia will be back, and very many other players. By the time we play them, I think only Luke Shaw might be the only player missing into that jigsaw for the club of Man United. So we've gone ahead to show them how good we are at Old Trafford, and kudos to that crowd of Man United. A round of applause. A huge round of applause to the crowd at Old Trafford. This is what it means to be Man United, you never down tools. You never down tools, and that crowd kept us going. We first went ahead to obviously lead this game of football in the first 10 minutes of the game. Scott McTominay came in through and really scored the first goal. Alexis McAllister went ahead to level in the 44th minute. Then Mohamed Salah in the 45th plus second minute gave us a second goal, and we conceded to make it 2-1. Halftime ended 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. Then Anthony in the 87th minute, the manager brought him on and leveled the game. Marcus Rashford would have gone ahead to win this game for Man United already. He would have gone ahead to win it, but he got a very clear-cut chance and couldn't really kill it off. That is it. We went to extra time. Then Harvey Elliott got in a deflected effort, and Onana wouldn't obviously go ahead to save it. Then Marcus Rashford pulled one back to level up the game in the 112th minute. And guess what? In the 120th plus 1 minute, we counter-attack them. Garnacho releases the man himself, Amad Diallo, and Amad Diallo went ahead to prove to us that he's a clinical finisher. Ask me a clinical finisher that you would want to really get that one chance that Man United is really wanting. I give you Rasmus Højlund all. This guy, Amad Diallo, is the deal. It's the deal. Guys, smash the like button close to 100 times, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. This is where we are always as Man United fans, and we talk Man United on a daily. Now, having done all that, can we talk about another player, Scott McTominay? Scott McTominay is a player that has died for this club. You remember very well when I was doing the Matchday Live, I told you that when Scott McTominay does lots of things for the club of Man United today, I'll give Eric Ten Hag his flowers. And Ten Hag, I'm sorry for blaming your start of Scott McTominay. I'm 100% sorry about that. You've gone ahead to prove me right that Scott McTominay was the right guy to play there. He scored the first goal, put in an assist for the third goal of the game. And that is Scott McTominay for you at the club of Manchester United. So Ten Hag kept him on the field of play, and he played almost in various positions of the pitch. That is it. Scott McTominay for you. He gave us a vibe that everyone was really calling in for. And Garnacho involved in the first goal. The second one, he has an assist for Anthony. The fourth one that acts as the winner, that has gone ahead to see us jubilate, he assists for Amad Diallo, but you have to give credit to Amad Diallo because he made that exquisite pass really count. And that Amad Diallo finish, he was really a surgical pass. It was really a surgical pass, and it had a name written all over it that please go to the left bottom paw, right? Left bottom paw, kiss on it, bruise on it, and get into the back of the net. And the entire Old Trafford was sent into what we call a very loud, full cheer. They really ran mad. And trust me, even if you're Liverpool, being held about your mentality, you wouldn't come back. You wouldn't come back. I tell you, even if they had some more 10 minutes to play, they wouldn't have gone ahead to get back because Man United had gone into a defensive mode, and they had gone ahead to put Garnacho at the mid of the D and the center half, because that's where we are going to get another counter-attack. And trust me, we had gotten another one. But Garnacho wanted to waste time, and the team really went ahead to get a throw in the team of Liverpool. So they couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't handle the smoke. That's Man United for you, getting in for you and really getting you the best. Scott McTominay, by the way, got an assist for the Marcus Rashford goal, and he nearly put us ahead, by the way, because Marcus Rashford released him in the 6 of the 18 box area of Liverpool, and he didn't really tap it in, but he was really a very good player. And I would like to give Eric Ten Hag a lot of credit today, because for the first 30 minutes, we played very well. Liverpool couldn't find themselves in anywhere scoring against us. But guess what? Who goes ahead to really stop us? It's Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. And the 2 goals we conceded in the first 90 minutes of the game, it's because of Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. The first one, Marcus Rashford leaves, Sobasili to run into that 18 box area with the ball like that. You cannot allow a player to run like that. You can't. Foul him outside the 18 yards box area and we defend a free kick. The second one, it's Bruno Fernandes as usual. Very petulant. He loses that ball. He calls in for foul. The referee says play on. We concede. So, the captain of the team just went ahead to lose his concentration levels for the most important minute of the game, because that means if that game ends 1-1 or 1-0 at halftime, Liverpool is out of the game. And this is one of the things I'm going to hate to be complaining about day in, day out. I've talked about how petulant Bruno Fernandes is and how he loses balls in critical positions, and the team of United really loses shape. You're going to hate to see today, if it was not us coming back, we had gotten dusted by the side of Liverpool. So the manager needs to tell this Bruno guy that don't really down tools. You are not the referee. All you have to do is simple. Go on and redo the intro. I would love to obviously say to it that I give him the praise that he deserves, because he reached an excellent. He's playing the central defense. Lindelof was playing as the left back. Harry Maguire and Diallo in the central defense, and I think Bruno was playing as the right back for the club of Man United. That is it. So it was like a 3-4-3 for the club of Man United, 3-5 to a certain point X, but we went ahead to obviously show the nerves that we can really go up there. For Marcus Rashford, you have to, even if you lose out on that player, run until you really see that we get that ball. That is it. For the second goal, you can even blame Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because it finds that punch from Onana, finds Mohamed Salah unmarked. Mohamed Salah was unmarked into that situation, and it costed us loads of moments. So smash the like button close to 100 times, guys. We are having 100 people watching in through, and only 26 have gone ahead to really smash the like button. Smash it as we celebrate this win. Now let me talk about the 4 birds we've hit with one stone. 1, Ten Hag has gone ahead to get what we call a sweet revenge to Jurgen Klopp as leaves the club of Liverpool, because they beat us 7 at their home and we drew 0-0 at their home, and we've gone ahead to knock them out from the FA Cup. They are dreaming to take this trophy, and we've gone ahead to knock them out. At Old Trafford, Jurgen Klopp hasn't beaten Erik ten Hag. He has lost 2 games. We've knocked them out of the FA Cup. The quadruple talk is no more. That is the first bird we've hit with our one stone. The second bird is Jurgen Klopp. He's a manager who is leaving Liverpool, and he is knocked out of the FA Cup by his rivalry. Thirdly, Man United has not only knocked out Liverpool, but silenced their rivals. If there is a reaction you would want to get, if there is a reaction you would like to get at the club of Man United in these 2 weeks when we're going to the international break, I think this is the best. I would like to welcome Nuhu Cheyune for becoming the member, bronze member for this channel. Thank you for obviously becoming a bronze member. If at all you want to become a member, you can as well go and press the join button and really choose any platform you want. Silver, bronze, platinum, any. That is really great for you. Thank you for Nuhu for becoming a member of Man United, United Matters channel. Now, we've gone ahead to knock them out. And this club of Man United is going to the semis, and Liverpool has packed their bags in there for you. Liverpool wanted to be the team that knocks us out, and they've not gone ahead to obviously make it happen. We've knocked them out, and they're really back to the Merseyside. Let's talk about the tactics of Erik ten Hag. Ten Hag comes in through when he's really losing. Guess what he does? Let me read to you the substitutes he makes. The first substitute that Ten Hag really makes is that of Rasmus Højlund, because I think was only supposed to play like 60 minutes, returning from injury, and he was played 71, like 11 more. He takes off Rasmus Højlund, he brings on Anthony. He takes off Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he brings Harry Maguire. Reason being, Man United had these two players return from injury, and there is no way you could play them 90 or 70 minutes plus. He took them off. Anthony comes in through, and then he takes off Kobe Mainoo. He brings on Christian Eriksen. You know, at a point X, I thought that it would have gone ahead to be Amrabat, but I think he needed that player to come in the midfield to really be confident on the ball and release these other players. Then in the 85th minute, when we are really looking in for a goal, and it had not gone ahead to come in through, and this is the most tactical decision he made. Do you know who he took off? He took off Rafael Varane and brought on Amad Diallo, meaning that he had gone ahead to really get in very many people in the front of the game of football. And those were the four substitutes he made in 10 minutes almost, you know, like in 14 minutes, he brought in 4 players that are really attack-minded: Anthony, Christian Eriksen, and Amad Diallo. So, in so doing, he was like, I'm not supposed to sit back. I've gone ahead to make my decision. Let me go ahead and really put in a shift that will see us really win the beautiful game of football. And that's what he did. So, for everyone who has been asking, where are the tactics of Erik ten Hag? You've got served. You've got served, and Ten Hag has gone ahead to show you how good he is when it comes to tactics. Is there anyone who still doubts the tactics of Erik ten Hag? I think no one is there. Then let's go to Andre Onana. Andre Onana has gone ahead to prove to everyone that he is the main guy. All the goals has gone ahead to concede, I don't blame him in any way, because for the first one, it's a deflection. It's a deflection coming through from Kobe Mainoo, and that deflection just sees Andre Onana not be able to reach the ball. The second one, he does his job. He fists that ball out of the goal, and it finds Mohamed Salah unmarked, and Salah hits it into the back of the net. Then, for the third one, again, it deflects off Eriksen. It was like a game that happened at Etihad yesterday. You saw how Man City went ahead to score 2 deflected goals past the side of Newcastle. But for United, we are like, it's not going to be the usual thing. We are going to come up and really do the needful. And we never really kept our heads down. And those 4 substitutions that Ten Hag brought on just gave us what we call a relief of fresh air. You know, the breath was really new, and we went ahead to attack this team like never before, and went ahead to obviously get those goals. And it shows you how tactical Ten Hag is, that he brings on Anthony. Anthony equalizes to make it 2-2. Amad Diallo is the man that wins him the game. Those are the 2 most important goals into this game. The one of Anthony in the 87th minute to make it 2-2, that takes us to extra time. And then the Amad Diallo winner that helps us or prevents us from going to penalties, because penalties like a rotary. You can all agree with me. You cannot come out and really bait that my team is going to go through on penalties. No way. So that is Man United for you. We did the job. Done and dusted. I feel like I'm even running short of words, but this is what it takes to be Man United. And for the journalists that had gone ahead to obviously find themselves in a position of really putting out your drafts that Ten Hag should be sacked in these 2 weeks that we're going into, smoke on it, sip on it, sip onto your bitterness that you had prepared to throw at Man United. Ten Hag has walked away with a clean slate, and a lot of respect has gone ahead to be put onto his name. For we who know how big this game of football is, it doesn't matter how you win it. All what matters is how you see your team really win the beautiful game of football. That is it. We don't mind how we win it, but all you matter about is how we win it. We don't mind whether we've gone ahead to score a stupid goal or what, but beating Liverpool, if you're a United fan, and you know what it means, it's one of the most important wins that you'll ever see your manager get. And by the way, such wins can even lead to your manager getting sacked. That is it. So guys, Thank you very much for watching through. Smash the like button, comment, and share. I want to see 100 likes. Smash on this video. Let's smash the like button 100 times. Now let's go to the stats and see how the stats of this game really went ahead. Obviously, go and really happen down there. So, what were the stats of the game? Before I get into your comment section. 28 shots by Man United, 25 shots by Liverpool, 11 shots on target by Man United, and Liverpool had 11 shots on target, meaning that United was really more clinical in this aspect. Then 41% ball possession by, it is 41 ball possession by Man United and 59% ball possession by Liverpool. It shows that it was really a close game. 512 passes completed by Man United. Liverpool completed 717. 75% passing accuracy by Man United. 85% passing accuracy by Liverpool. 11 fouls by Man United. 12 fouls by Liverpool. 1 yellow card to Man United. That was Bruno Fernandes. And 3 yellow cards to Liverpool. McAllister and his company all got yellow carded. Then 1 red card to Man United going to Amad Diallo for having gone ahead of his take off the shirt after scoring his goal. Yet he had already gone ahead to get a yellow card, and 0 red cards to Liverpool. 3 offsides to Man United, 4 offsides to the side of Liverpool, 5 corners to Man United, and 8 corners to Liverpool. That's how it ended, and Man United has gone ahead to be drawn against Coventry on the 11th or 12th of April. So we are going to Wembley. Wembley. We are Manchester United, and we are going where? And we are going to Wembley. Not so? Wembley. We are Manchester United, and we are heading to where? To Wembley. Now, let me go into your comments. Webisi Wale, well done the boys. Nachitende Esther, how are you? Having drinking water to cool down, but I have just realized that 4 liters are done. Oh my goodness, congratulations to the boys. Obviously you have to take water because this game of football, by the way, for me, let me tell you the real story of how I watched this game of football. One, I had lost hope. I felt like Liverpool was going to come in through and really beat us, maybe even kill off the game, because I know that they're really having clinical people, But I felt like it was really one of those moments that a moment of magic was supposed to be expressed. Because if you looked at how we played in the first 30 minutes of the second half, we are nowhere showing intent of killing off the game. Remind me if at all we really did. But it was after Ten Hag brought on Anthony, brought on Amad Diallo, brought on Eriksson that the team really went ahead and really won the game. And I cannot give Erik Ten Hag any slate because he did what he had to do and won the game of football. And who are you to come out and criticize the manager who was going to hit win this beautiful game of football? Adepare Opeyemi, well done guys. Muhumuza Sam, I'm back. Man United, Nachted Esther. This could have been the final. Yeah, it would have been the final. But I think the final is going to be between Man United and Man City, meaning that the FA Cup finale that we played last season might be the same. Then Muhumuza Sam, I'm going to meet City. Yeah, but we're going to be drawn against Coventry, and I know Chelsea can shock Man City. By the way, at Wembley, Chelsea they can shock Man City there. Then I'm having Chiaga Joram, Kongs Vanange, thanks to God, but it wasn't easy game. All right, happy Christ, guys. I'm full of joy. Congratulations to all United fans, to all United family. It was massive. Wow, very massive. It was a massive win for the club of Man United. Alfred Ken Nyebingira, but the coach needs to correct the tactics a bit because I don't see how he's not using Amrabat. Guys, I tell you this. I'm one of those people who feel for Amrabat not being played by the manager. But if the manager gets the win, who are you to criticize him? Especially beating one of the best teams in the world. So just give him his flowers. Smash the like button to 100 times as we congratulate the manager. That is it. Looks like Amrabat is no longer the plans of Erik Ten Hag. That is it. Alumai Isaac, which team Man United is going to meet? Coventry City. We've gone ahead to be drawn against Coventry City. Dennis Mamoli, the team had total team spirit. I'm proud for our boys. They are really maturing well. Ahmad Diallo is bright. Very brilliant. If you're regular on this channel, I've always told you how I love Ahmad Diallo. I love the boy. I love the boy. And I've always told you that don't come out and really blame him for not being brought onto the field of play. I told you his moment will come. When a player is talented, all he needs is his time. All he needs is his time, you know? And I can really take you back. Let me bring you up to speed. Ten Hag came at Man United, played the first of the games of the Premier League. Do you know that Rafael Varane was on the bench and Harry Maguire was starting? You remember that? But I told everyone that it's just a matter of time. Harry Maguire will keep Maguiring, and Ten Hag will say, I have one of the best central defenders in the world, that is Rafael Varane on my bench. Why should I continue conceding goals like this? And when he took Maguire out of the team and brought in Varane, you saw to it that Varane and Lisandro Martinez formed the best central defense partnership in the league. And still now they still are when they really play together. So I don't really want any person to criticize Erik ten Hag. Let's go to the international break. Let's enjoy this win. Let's feel it, you know, and we get ready for Brentford, because today, as I told you that we're going to hit 4 birds with one stone. Aston Villa has gone ahead to draw away at West Ham 1-1. They're having 56 points. Now they are 9 points ahead of Man United, and if we win our game in hand, we are going to be 6 points behind them. I told you they're having Chelsea, they're having Arsenal, they're having Liverpool and Man City. So they're having 4 teams to play, and that is another bird that we're going to hit with one stone today. So for me, I'm not blaming Erik ten Hag. Amad Diallo time has come, and trust me, he's really going to enjoy it to the fullest, and no one is really going to stop him from obviously getting to where he deserves to be as a player. Then Umar Hinomogisha, I never expected Anthony to perform like that. He'll perform today. Actually, we've wasted so many chances, but finally into our hands. Anthony, talk about him. I think every player just needs a moment like that. For Anthony, he needed this moment. He badly needed this moment to obviously capitalize onto himself and really spark him off to where he deserves to be. Out of the Brazilian national team, he's going to be down in Manchester. I think they're going to have a holiday of like 1 week. Then I think around the 23rd, they are going to come back at the club of Man United to train at Carrington. And I think his head is going to be up. I think this is going to switch him on. I just pray to it that it does, because if it doesn't, then I don't see him really getting another moment. But for everyone who hated Anthony, this is the moment that we should give him another chance. He keeps us in the game. He scores a goal in the 87th minute. He sends us to the extra time, where in the extra time he's played as a left back, and Amad Diallo is allowed to be played as a right attacking midfielder. That is it. So that is Erik ten Hag for you. And you saw how he went ahead and obviously brought those players. When we had 3 goals, we had 2 and Liverpool had 3 in the first half of the extra time. Then half time, he was like telling them what to do. They followed the tactics and we won. That is it. Anthony has gone ahead to give us a very good goal. Thomas Donker from Ghana. Greetings from Ghana. Thank you. Erina Ochan. Whoa, we are already in the final. Yeah, we've gone ahead to be drawn against Coventry City, and I think we are going to annihilate it like never before. Amadolin Samuel, I can sleep well tonight. Kudos to Man United. Every United fan is going to sleep well. But the following people are not going to sleep well. Team Ten Hag out are not going to sleep well. The haters are not going to sleep well, because we've gone ahead to go through in a very attractive manner altogether. Thomas Donker David, today I have respected Ten Hag a lot. I told you this man is the right man for the job, and whoever doubts him, today has been the day to get to know that he can really get us places. Nalimo Joel, congratulations to Amad Diallo. Great job to me. That red card has no impact, and Onana still the man of the match. I think Onana isn't the man of the match. I think the man of the match is going to stagger in between these 2 players. 3. Scott McTominay, Garnacho, and Diego Dallo. I think one of the players you have not going to give a lot of attention to detail to is Diego Dallo. But if you go ahead and rewatch that game, I think apart from the assists of Garnacho, the assist of Scott McTominay and the goal, I think no player has gone ahead to really keep us in the game than Amad Diallo. That is it. But thank you for your supplement, for your compliment in there for you. Happy Chris, guys, for sure Scott McTominay is a United player. By the way, today, Scott McTominay has put in a shift. He has knocked down tools. He has almost stepped on the blade of the grass on Old Trafford, and he really did it in very many seasons. And by the way, he had like 2 other chances to score in the first half. I think Rashford played him in, hit it close to the goalkeeper. Even in the first half of the extra time, Rashford played him in and couldn't obviously kill off the game. Then Odimondo Nicholas, we are to meet Coventry in the semi-finals here. That is it. Roxon Ampong Broby. Rokani, I've made a mistake on the score. 4-3 instead. Yeah, it's 4-3. Oh, sorry. But I think you've gonna hit to know it. We've gonna hit to win by 4-3. No doubt about that. Then, thank you for the correction. Then, Philham Green, Aradi, ever since you are calling on Ten Hag to give Amad Diallo time to prove himself, if didn't know, there's something about this man until today. Amad Diallo is a pure talent. He's really a pure talent. And by the way, I would love Diallo to prove himself right now and Anthony, such that we don't go in for Olise. I'm sorry to say if I told you I was going to hate to offend you, because the money for Olise can help us elsewhere. Those are 60 million pounds or 80 million pounds. They can help us reinforce the midfield and the central defense. Happy Chris, Onana is also proving everyone. Whoever criticized him here, he has going to criticize everyone. And Nuhu Cheyune has going to become the first member in history of this channel. You can as well go and really become a member. Blessing baby. Good evening, bro. John Biamokama, thanks, brother. Thank you. Max Smith, it has been a tough game here. It has been really tough. Wycliffe Odur, I confess that Ten Hag sees far than I do in management of Man United. Salute to Eric Ten Hag, and smash the like button close to 100 times because of that, because he has gone ahead to prove his haters. Then Mkunle Bernard, good evening, bro. Congratulations to all Man United fans all over the world. Yeah, that is it. Then Kiride Moses, salute, bro. All right, salute to you. Justin Ogori, amazing match. Alex Itonge, I really enjoyed the performance. The boys really never give up. Tell us about Mount. Mount came in through, and I think this, I told you the reason as to why I really want Mount in such games. Do you know why I want him in? He's that kind of player that will really give you a surprise, and I think it's a matter of himself keeping fit. If he keeps fit, the rest is going to be history. Congratulations to my boys. Hope he will not sell Amad Diallo. Amad is not for sale. He's not for sale. And to show you that he's not for sale, Ten Hag said, Pelestri, go to Granada on loan. Hannibal, he was loaned, and very many others, but he told Amad Diallo, I'm not loaning you because I see something special in you. And Amad Diallo is going to have to pay back to Eric Ten Hag, you know. And Ayub Kamara, hey bro, a lot. The boys play very well. Congratulations, thank you. Opejo, how are you already? I always enjoy your show. Let Eric Ten Hag give Amad a chance to play. I am not saying it because he scored a late goal today for us. He's really going to do the needful. I tell you, he's going to do the needful, and a lot is going to happen for the club of Man United. And Amad Diallo is really going to get his time. Deoba Hemuka, Madan Garnacho, super counter-attack, yeah, especially for that winner, the 4th goal in there for you. That even made me almost lose my voice. Irina Ochan, So Maguire was playing number 10, and Ten Hag. Yeah, by the way, because all he wanted was, let's go in for the long ball. And he had Bruno Fernandes and Eriksson, who could obviously meet and really put in that good ball. And when that ball was put in through, it resulted into the best of the best. But guys, I've just gone ahead to re-watch the goal of Anthony. The way he spinned on the ground, he was for World Cup. He spinned in a very good mode, and that really gave us a mod. That gave us an equalizer in that moment. Then Brian Owi, I salute Eric Ten Hag, ignore Bruno. I've never seen number 10 behaving such. What a horrible Bruno. Yeah, he's really horrible, and he's going to hit to cost us a game today. You know, such moments can really make us really lose moments. Brian Owi, I salute Eric Ten Hag, ignore Bruno Wright, Opejo. I now have hopes for the top 4, yeah, because even Aston Villa is going to hit to drop 2 points. Allow Dinkins, good evening, bro. I pray that Ahmad should be given more time. For what Ahmad Diallo is going to hit to do today, time is guaranteed. Time is guaranteed. Tumweba Derek, Maguire. Oh yeah, Maguire, please. Maguire played very well, by the way. Allow Dinkins, you have written 4-0, please. Yeah, but up there it's 4-3. I think you get it right. Sorry about that. Eden boss, Sap my boss. United. I'm having Saka. Hey bruh, I feel like we've won the FA and I'm going to sleep well tonight. Everyone is gonna sleep well tonight. Owuno Moses, hey bro, well done. Thank you, well done too. Then Eden boss, Liverpool was sucked out, bro. United all the way. They were really silenced in a very, very painful manner in there. Charcoals, I love Ahmad Diallo. I really love him too. Then lastly, Nelson Mwesigwa. Wow, Ten Hag with Ahmad. That is it. So guys, thank you very much for watching through, but endeavor to smash that like button too. That time I'm returning with their player ratings, then I'll return with what with what managers gonna need to say about this win, and I sign out. The Muslims, Barak Lau Fikum and Ramadan Mubarak. The Christians, recover all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, a fortnight away from really celebrating Easter. Chukus from Nigeria, thank you for watching in through, but go into the lower right bottom corner. There is the join button. You can join as a member for this channel, and that will be like helping us obviously construct the new studio that we want to construct in here for you. Show that support. I'm out.